This is a recipe all about how my kitchen got flipped and turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute and sit right here and tell you how I just made the Philly cheesesteak of Bel Air. Liquid Lord here, and today I want to do something a little bit different.
Let's see where this goes.
Before Lord Armstrong became the biggest star at NBC, there was another. He was a man from Philly known as the Fresh Prince back in the early 90s. And to celebrate one of the best shows on American television, I'm going to attempt to recreate an authentic Philly cheesesteak.
Let's go get some barbecue and get busy.
Sorry, Jazz, I'm afraid the barbecue was last week. But to begin making an authentic Philly cheesesteak, we need to cut up one white onion.
Jeffrey?
Break out, Lucille.
After we get Lucille warmed up over medium heat, we're going to melt a couple pads of butter, and then we're going to begin to caramelize the onions.
Then what you gonna do? Bake some cookies?
Ah, so you have seen my show. Anyway, if you're going to be making a Philly cheesesteak, you're gonna need a pound of ribeye. The ribeye then gets chipped. That is frozen and sliced really thin. Here's a close-up so you can get a better look at it.
Whatever it is that you serving,
you better give me a double.
And I'm gonna hold you to that, Prince. And while the steak is cooking, I'd like to give a shout out to my generous patrons. That's thing one. Thing two, I would also like to thank everyone holding it down on Streamlabs. And I would also like to thank everybody for the super chats and channel memberships. And finally, I would like to thank viewers like you. This is the only time you're ever going to hear me say this in regards to a ribeye, but you want to cook it until there's no pink center. And from the looks of it, we're just about there. And now it's time to figure out what kind of cheese we're going to add to this.
Swiss? No, Gorgonzola.
Yeah, neither of those belong on a Philly cheesesteak. It's tradition that Philly cheesesteaks usually have Cheese Whiz or American cheese. But I'm going to go with some white stuff in the form of provolone cheese. And now there's only one ingredient left to deal with.
Breath mints. Breath mints? Breath mints? Breath mints!
No, a fresh Italian roll for the Philly cheesesteak of Bel Air. And now, all we need to do is let the Italian roll steam over Lucille for a couple of minutes.
Hey. I smell something greasy.
And that's how you know you've got a genuine Philadelphia steak and cheese on your hands. And now there are only a couple things left to do.
Hello, everyone.
Philip, get him.
No!
Put your hands on your back.
Ouch, another blow to Lord. Thrown out by Uncle Phil, and then arrested. But now, it's time to try the sandwich.
Yo, a cheesesteak. Now this is the real deal.
This Philly cheesesteak recipe's so good, you'll be burning down the kitchen. I didn't mean literally, Will. This has been Liquid Lord and Chef Tango with TCAP Recipe. If you like what you saw today, please consider subscribing and ringing that bell. You know the deal. I also got some cool shirts for sale in the description below. And remember, don't forget to delete your archives. Bye, sweethearts.